आज ही डाउटनेट ऐप डाउनलोड करें। डाउटनेट पर होगा अब आपके सभी मैथ्स, केमिस्ट्री, फिजिक्स और बायोलॉजी डाउट्स का सफाया। बस अपने क्वेश्चन की फोटो खींचो, उसे क्रॉप करो और तुरंत वीडियो सोल्यूशन पाओ। डाउनलोड नाउ।
In this question, we need to find the number of distinct real roots of the equation x equals to 5 pi by 2 to the power cos x. To do so, we will firstly simplify this equation. So we have x equals to 5 pi by 2 to the power cos x. Let us take log on both sides. So we will have log x on the left hand side, and here we will have log 5 pi by 2 to the power cos x. Now we know that log a to the power m can be written as m log a. So here also we can write it as cos x into log 5 pi by 2. Now I will take this log 5 pi by 2 on the left hand side. So this will be equals to log x divided by log 5 pi by 2 equals to cos x. Now we also know that the value of log a by log b is equals to log a to the base b. So here also we can write that the value of our cos x will be equals to log x to the base 5 pi by 2. So by solving this equation we got that cos x is equals to log x to the base 5 pi by 2. Now we need to find out the distinct real roots of the equation. We will do so by drawing the graph of cos x and log x to the base 5 pi by 2 and find the number of intersection points between them. So firstly, let me draw the coordinate axis. Now the graph of cos x is very simple. It will look something like this. This point will be x equals to pi by 2. So this point will be pi by 2 comma 0. This point will be 3 pi by 2 comma 0. This point will be 5 pi by 2 comma 0. And this point will be y equals to 1, that is 0 comma 1. But how to draw the graph of log x to the base 5 pi by 2? So our aim is to draw the graph of y equals to log x to the base 5 pi by 2. Now note that this base is greater than 1, so the graph will look something like this. That is, it will be an increasing function, but we need to find what will be the point of intersection between cos x and this graph, that is log x to the base 5 pi by 2. To do so, we will find a point through which the graph of y equals to log x to the base 5 pi by 2 will pass. Now at x equals to 5 pi by 2, the value of y will be equals to log 5 pi by 2 to the base 5 pi by 2, that is divided by log 5 pi by 2, that is 1. So we can say that the curve y equals to log x to the base 5 pi by 2 will pass to the point 5 pi by 2 comma 1. So let us find out that point here. So this point here is x equals to 5 pi by 2 and this point here is y equals to 1. So we can say that the graph of y equals to log x to the base 5 pi by 2 will pass through this point, and we know that it will look something like this. So also this point here is the point where x is equals to 1 and y is equals to 0. So this point is 1 comma 0. So here that point where the graph of y equals to log x to the base 5 pi by 2 will intersect the x-axis will be here. Since the value of pi by 2 is greater than 1, so this point will lie somewhere here. This point will be 1 comma 0. So we can say that our required curve will pass through this point and this point. So now let me draw that curve. So this will be the required curve of y equals to log x to the base 5 pi by 2, and this blue line represents the curve y equals to sin x. And we can clearly see that these two curves have 3 points of intersection, this point, and this point, and thus we can say that the number of distinct real roots of the equation x equals to 5 pi by 2 to the power cos x will be equals to 3. That is option number D is the correct answer.
क्लास 6 से 12 से लेके नीट IIT JEE मेंस और एडवांस के लेवल तक 10 मिलियन से ज्यादा स्टूडेंट्स का भरोसा। आज ही डाउनलोड करें डाउटनेट ऐप या व्हाट्सएप कीजिए अपने डाउट्स 8400 400 400 पर।